This is former TNA World Champion Raven, and you're listening to TNA Cross the Line podcast. Quote the Raven, nevermore. And don't cross the line. Or do cross the line. I'm not really sure if you're supposed to, you're not supposed to. I don't know. Whatever. You get it.
TNA Wrestling. Cross the line.
And we're back with episode 234 of the TNA Cross the Line podcast. I am Bob Colling Jr. and with me as always is Dallas Gridley. In Dallas, we are marching on towards Slammiversary. And in a fun little tidbit here, this is technically episode 100 for Impact. And on tonight's episode that we know for sure, two things. Number one, Senshi, also known as Low-Key, also known as Brandon, is going to be returning to the company. And we have not seen him in over 2 years.
Well, we just saw him at Lockdown.
We just saw him at Lockdown. Shit, you're right. So
But first time
on TV.
That's
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. Even though technically when he was in Impact before TNA, he was only there for weekly pay-per-views. But that doesn't matter. Brandon is back on national television. By back, I mean he's here for the first time.
My name is Brandon.
My name is Brandon, and I am here on Spike TV.
I'm going to kick you really hard.
I
am very serious when I do kicks.
This is not a work. This is real. Anyway, we also know that we'll get a King of the Mountain, the qualifying match. But Sabisco, who is on the cusp of losing his job to a mystery person at Slammiversary, isn't telling us who will be participating in the matches on a given night. Now, last week, it was Abyss and Rhino, which feels like it's a match that has been done to death in just TNA, but for my sanity in general, because it was done a lot on the independents around this time. And I'll note and shout out NWA Cyberspace, because G Willikers, they did that almost every single month for
the same
existence.
match.
Pretty much. I mean, they'd put like tables in there and be like, oh, hey, it's a tables match now. But for the most part, it's been pretty ridiculous. So yeah, there's that. I don't think I'm forgetting really anything else. The Slammiversary is coming up in 4 weeks?
Yeah, 4 impacts left.
Yeah, so that's quite the difference compared to just 3 weeks that we had between Lockdown and Sacrifice. So Dallas, we're heading to Slammiversary, as I said. Are you excited for King of the Mountain to be apparently officially a yearly tradition?
Of course I am. King of the Mountain, it's classic. On paper, it sounds like a really stupid match, but so far, I think they've delivered very well with King of the Mountain up until this point. So I am certainly looking forward to another one.
I've never hated the idea of King of the Mountain. Well, the first time that I heard of it, like on the internet in 2004, when like they described it, I was like, oh, it's like when you're in school, there's a snowbank and you're trying to play King of the Mountain to get to the top of the thing, but it's with a ladder and a championship belt.
Right.
I can relate.
I feel like when you write it down on paper, like, oh, it's a reverse ladder match, everyone's like, what? But I don't know, dude. With the penalty box and stuff, like, there's something.
Yeah.
It works. It works, like, very well.
Yeah, I
don't know. Yeah, it's like one of those things that I don't know. They just got right between that and like the Ultimate X to create those two matches so early in their history. It's crazy.
Well, they took Ultimate X from Mexico, didn't they? Borrowed it.
Oh, did they?
I think so.
Okay, well,
I'm pretty sure they did. Anyway, well, TNA though in general, they've done quite a few of reverse everything.
Well, I was gonna say that, and I think we haven't seen one of the more controversial ones yet, and I believe all the reverse ideas don't necessarily work.
Right.
So,
this is one that does.
This one does. There's another one that does not, and I actually don't even remember when that actually happens.
I don't know when that does either. Have they ever done a reverse steel cage match?
Would it surprise you if they didn't?
No.
No, they wouldn't.
You gotta get
into the cage. Yeah. Oh.
That'd be pretty funny.
And then you got weird things like the Steel Asylum, the big red one with the hole at the top that no one can get out of.
Yeah,
they do that. That's not we have a couple of years before we'll see that, I think, isn't it? I don't think we see that thing for a while. I could be wrong.
I think that's a little while.
And then there's well, I don't know. I don't like spoil all the cool match stipulations we're going to see, but then there's the elevation. It's even bigger. If you know, you know. So there is some pretty interesting stuff that has yet to happen, and I'm sure there's plenty more than that. I'm sure there's so many.
No, whether it be stipulations or just matches in general. As I'm doing my written reviews, and I'm into like March of 2008. There's just a lot of things going on that, for Impact's sakes, it's like, oh wow, I didn't even realize that happened.
Yeah, definitely. Well, as we march towards the Slammiversary here, we already had one show before this one, so let's just do a quick rundown of what happened on the May 18th, 2006 episode of Impact, and then we'll get into some news and notes, and then we'll watch the show and talk about maybe a few more notes. So in the beginning of the show, the World X Cup has officially come to an end. The tiebreaker is finished. Team USA's Chris Sabin, the captain, defeated Team Canada's captain Petey Williams in 10 minutes and 10 seconds to win the World X Cup. But wait, he did not get to celebrate long, because that's right. Big, sexy Kevin Nash came out and destroyed Chris Sabin, essentially. And he smashed the trophy. Yeah, so that happened. After that, Samoa Joe defeated Chase Stevens in 1 minute and 27 seconds, and we had a major return after that match. Andy Douglas is back. And then there was another return. The franchise, Shane Douglas.
Cut the fucking music!
And he was eyeing the Naturals, so I have a feeling we might see a little bit of a pairing up there. And maybe he'll be like the Chris Candido kind of role with the Naturals. I think it makes a lot of sense, and I don't think I hate that idea, like, at all. I think it's a great idea, if that's what they're doing.
But I don't think that Shane would play like the silly coward heel.
No, he wouldn't do that way. He'd be more of like a mentor, I feel like.
Yeah. Like a hard ass.
Yes, and I'm fine with that. Maybe he'll want to get the Naturals back up to their prime here in TNA, get them winning tag titles again or something.
Well, you know what? The Naturals aren't the strongest talkers, and Douglas can usually cut a pretty good promo.
Right.
So that could be beneficial for him too.
Yeah, well, I'm down for that. And then the last match that happened on Impact was Bob's favorite one. Abyss defeating Rhino in 11 minutes to qualify for the 2006 King of the Mountain match.
That shit was 11 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's why you hated it so much.
Oh my god.
Now, the interesting part of this, I'm going to go right into it. Dave Meltzer, he has some notes on the show. And he says, from a pacing standpoint, the 5/18 TV show was a good show. He said it didn't feel rushed or overloaded at any point. I even thought the idea of selling how many of the top guys could face one another and nobody knows until their music plays was a nice touch. He even says that Larry Zbyszko dressed appropriately, which, of course, as Bob said, is because he's thinking he's probably going to lose his job soon. But I just wanted to point that out because Bob didn't really enjoy last episode. And I thought it wasn't bad, especially the whole thing in the beginning with all the top guys. And Dave agreed with me, so I'm right. Boop, boop. Boop, boop.
Now, you're literally a TNA mark.
Apparently
And I think you would have had a legitimate meltdown if you had said 2 TNA shows in a row were not good.
no, because we did that during the Asylum year, I'm sure.
I don't know. Not you.
Do you want me to pull up the stats?
But
Come right here. Telling me I don't say no to shows. You're
I
funny.
am saying, I don't think you would say 2 in a row were bad.
I don't. Well, because they probably weren't. If I didn't, it's because they weren't. That's the thing here, Bob. Let's see. Did I ever say it? Yes, I did. I said it one time. It is one time.
Okay. One time.
For pay-per-view number 2 and pay-per-view number 3.
Does it even count them?
Oh, that is so funny. Now, there's a lot that were in the middle, and then there were some that I skipped one or two, one before I did it again. But I mean, honestly, there's not really too many. Well, there's one time where you gave 3 and then 4 in a row.
Oh, bad?
Yeah, and then you did another 3 in a row at one point. Yeah, so you were a hater for a little while.
No, because I'm legit, dude. I tell it as it is.
I'm legit, dude. Well, needless to say, not too bad. That's the only note that
I don't hide the truth.
Yeah, okay. That was really the only note that I was going to read about our last episode that he writes here. I don't really think there's too much more. Oh, there was a Team 3D promo I'm reading about right here. I kind of forgot about that, to be honest with you.
See, now the thing with Team 3D is these promos, I feel like, should be like kind of intense with like the James Gang, but then they're just all comedy.
They are, and I was thinking about that actually too. But don't worry, he says that he thinks that Brother Ray did another good promo, and I guess I just don't see it. Like maybe because I just don't care because it is half the time goofy and like I don't know. I agree with you. They are just like joking, and they're both teams are joking. It's not like one is and the other one's like kind of not liking it. They're both doing it. Yeah, it's weird, really weird. An interesting note that's listing here in the Observer also, Bob, and we kind of discussed this on Sacrifice because it was like the second show in a row that I said, hey, there's no pre-show, and I didn't know why. It was kind of weird. Oh, it is noted that, and it's actually noted off of a WWE note about a dark match happening, but he notes that neither WWE or TNA are airing live pre-show with matches, and instead are doing pre-taped studio shows on the pay-per-view channel in the 30 minutes like leading up there.
I don't think wait a minute. Wouldn't WWE be doing Sunday Night Heat?
I don't know if that counts. That's a show. That's Sunday Night Heat.
Yeah, well, right, because I don't know if they would be doing on the pay-per-view channel pre-show.
Right. So whereas TNA was for a little while, that's where we were doing those pre-show dark matches, but now they're not happening at all. So we're not crazy. There's literally just they're not doing them right now. No, I thought that was kind of interesting.
I don't think I ever once watched a TNA pay-per-view pre-show.
Well, and you know what? Why maybe that is, and I think it's because I feel like it's the same for me. It's like you're conditioned to watch Sunday Night Heat, and like it's on TV, and you can just like watch it. And like I feel like if I ordered a different, like I can't remember off the top of my head what I've ordered else, but I remember being like, well, where's the pre-show? Like, how do I watch the pre-show? I don't freaking know. Especially, dude, back then at this time, ordering pay-per-views was a pain in the ass. I feel like.
No.
Didn't you have to like call and like shit like that?
Not at this point. I know with like Time Warner on your remote, we'd be like, oh, press B and purchased.
I definitely feel like my mom was like calling when I wanted pay-per-views ordered, but maybe I'm wrong.
Well, you probably could do it that way, but I know on the remote you could just be like, oh yeah.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean with the B button. Yeah, you're right.
Which is what I did when I bought the TNA 1 cent pay-per-view one time, and my dad fucking flipped out, and he was like,
for 1 cent.
I think he saw the TNA and thought it was porn. That I bought for
yeah, but come on, Dad, be a bro. What are you doing?
But it said TNA wrestling, which still could potentially sound like porn.
Yeah, but be a bro. Like, why you gotta like harass your son?
I was like, Dad, it's literally a cent. I can just go up to my room in my sock drawer and give you the cent.
Yeah, even if it was porn, at that point you can just pay him for it.
That's true.
I mean, really, come on, Dad. What are you doing? Unreal.
I tell you,
dude, they always are.
He's been a cockblock for my. Bring a girl over. You can't bring him into your room. He's like, yo, dude, come on.
Come on, Dad, be a bro.
I gotta smash her on the couch. What the fuck? This bullshit.
The couch in the basement under the blanket. We can't do that every time.
It happened many a time.
Okay. Anyway. TNA Impact drew a 1.12 rating, which is an all-time record. The old record is 1.08, done twice, including the Sting debut for the show, and a 1.1 million viewers. It did a 1.43 in males 18 to 34, which is about 375,000. It's still the same pattern of losing viewers, though. But based on rating patterns, it was the strongest TV in a long time, because the number remained above a 1.0 the entire hour for the first time in history of the show. And this was, of course, with that opening segment with Christian doing the promo and all the other potential King of the Mountain participants. It did a 1.31 in that quarter, which is also a company all-time record. The prior record was a 1.2 in an Abyss vs. Rhino match. But again, this was followed. It said it followed the Kendall Groves versus Ross Pointon on Ultimate Fighter. That did a 2.25. So they're getting that lead in a little bit there. But
well, that would explain why they're doing Abyss Rhino a lot on TV then.
Well, that's what I'm thinking, right?
Yeah.
Now, of course, a good deal of this record number was really the Fletcher versus Haynes fight. It fell to a 1.09 for Petey Williams versus Chris Sabin for the X Cup, which is a far less than usual drop, and held better than the usual from there. It did a 1.05 for Samoa Joe versus Chase Stevens and a 1.04 for Abyss versus Rhino. The record number is obviously due to the prior show, so doing so well, but also Impact came across a lot less hokey than it has in recent weeks. After UFC, there is that feeling that Impact is the third-rate act, or acting with cornball promos, but this show didn't have that feel. So that's why we hit an all-time record at this point. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
What do they mean by hokey?
I think he doesn't like when they're like just corny promos, I guess. I don't know. I wish he gave more of an example of like what exactly he's like referencing here. I feel like a lot of the Larry Zbyszko stuff he doesn't like. Maybe some of that.
Okay. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. Next up here, I'm trying to see. I was just checking dates here quick. So we're on the May 25th, right? Okay. So he makes a note here that the June 8th TV show is going to be very important for us for a variety of reasons, because it will be the likely last chance before a big audience to sell the June 18th pay-per-view. Plus, connect the dots to 6/22 when TNA loses the Ultimate Fighter lead-in, and instead gets a European sitcom for 2 months at 10:30 p.m. as the lead.
What?
Yeah, and I think we might have talked about that goofy show before. I can't remember if I have a note about the name again or not.
Oh, yeah, we did.
Yeah, I don't know if I do have a note at this moment, but we may be bringing that up again.
Because like they wouldn't shift it earlier because of the show.
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. Doug Herzog, the head of Spike, made the call that on June 15th, they're going to air 2 episodes of Ultimate Fighter from 10 p.m. to midnight, and TNA will air 1 hour later. The obvious reason is because the semifinals would be ending on those two shows in the way it was originally scheduled. They could not announce the June 24th UFC TV special until after June 22nd, when the final semifinal match aired. So this gives them 9 days to hype the Ultimate Fighter finals. This is also during the week of the ECW TV debut, and there are going to be comparisons of ECW that Tuesday with TNA. So it's pretty interesting. He says it's pretty important to have two dual-purpose shows, as they both have the angle to build to the next two TVs more than usual, while not overshadowing the angles for the pay-per-view, which is 3 days later. Rumors regarding the show moving to 9 p.m. at any time in the near future are unfounded. It is very clear that UFC is the bigger ratings draw and the higher priority. That's more of a positive to TNA than a negative, because it at least works great as synergistic programming. Without UFC, TNA's numbers would be lower and would be just another show on the station.
Well, I don't think ECW and TNA, I mean, it's not even close. ECW, despite being a WWE programming, is such a developmental thing for the most part.
I'll have to see if I can keep an eye on some of the ratings when they start rolling them out.
Well, I know ECW's rating starts off pretty strong.
Oh, I'm sure.
And then it quickly goes.
I can't imagine why. All the ratings were probably flipping back and forth when they did the expose, because every freaking kid in the world had their finger on the remote to switch the channel.
What?
When Kelly was doing the expose, dude, I had my finger ready to go in case my mom walked in.
Oh, yeah. That shit was dangerous. Mike Knox was one of the biggest heels for me in 2006.
Dude, it was like, why are they going to actually show this on the ECW, because it's like extreme. Anyway, it's funny stuff.
Yeah, we should know better.
Yeah, I know. Dave says he doesn't know what the status is regarding the New Japan relationship. The day of the show, TNA and New Japan had reached an agreement that Jushin Liger was going to beat Petey Williams clean. Then at ringside, Liger changed the finish to the outside interference finish. This is talking about Sacrifice, by the way. As noted last week, TNA felt there was already enough interference on the show and in other matches, so wanted a clean finish. Plus, since Williams was winning the gauntlet, he could afford to lose clean. Evidently, they were insisting on getting their way in the end after agreeing to the finish earlier. So that is how that all went down, apparently.
Just do the fucking job.
Crazy. I got a little bit of Jim Cornette news for you.
Oh, great.
Now, even though Jim Cornette is not coming in to be on the booking team, as he hasn't expressed interest in the job, his views are highly regarded by most of the team. And if he makes suggestions, they will listen. If Cornette wanted to be on the team, and with the meetings in Nashville, which isn't a bad drive from Louisville, I'd expect he could. So will we see Jim Cornette be on the booking team? Only time will tell.
Well, there'd be we will definitely tell if Cornette is helping book.
That should be really fun to find out.
Because he will throw in some absolute Southern type of booking in there. No doubt about it.
Oh, I'm sure. Another quick one here for you. It was Jeff Jarrett's suggestion that Larry Zbyszko no longer plays the chicken shit heel manager and play wrestler in his feud with the Raven at this point, which is why he was so aggressive instead of running away in their latest confrontation. So that's why they had the pull apart and stuff. So he's no longer just going to run away from Raven. He's going to start trying to beat him up.
Do you think it has anything to do with Raven kind of coming across not the best?
It could be. It definitely could be.
That's how I kind of think it's going.
Yeah, I think there's definitely a chance. I got one more for you, and then we can get into the show, and then we'll have some more for during the show. But TNA is under the impression it's better than 50% that it can keep Rhino. His recent losses were not the idea of jobbing him out for an inevitable leaving, as some may have speculated. WWE is pursuing him for ECW, though. He's in a good position with his contract coming due in July. There are expected to be negotiations with TNA this week, and the company is hopeful that they will sign him before he leaves TV. So who knows if we will keep Rhino around, or will he go to that good old ECW?
I don't know, man. If I was him, I don't know. I feel like in the short amount of time that he's been in TNA, he's accomplished everything that he can. I mean, he's been world champion already.
Right.
What do you really do from there?
I mean, that's a good point. He won that very quick.
And now he's just feuding with fucking Roode.
Yeah, he is. They're gonna have a Slammiversary match probably.
Oh, I'm sure they are. Although I'm telling you, it could be Scott D'Amore too. I don't know.
Right, they could definitely pull a fast one on us.
Yeah.
Well, Bob, that covers us for our pre-show notes here. I think it's time to get into some Impact.
Well, that's incredibly quick compared to most episodes, I feel like.
Yeah, and I still got some more to talk about, so we'll have some quick hits during the show.
My favorite thing is having Dallas talk all fucking night. Can't wait. Let's get into the May 25th, 2006 edition of Impact, TNA Impact. The approximate runtime for this is 42 minutes, 44 seconds. If you want to watch along with us, head over to the TNA Plus app, or you can find it in your own personal collection. I'm going to count down from 3, and when I say play, that is when we are going to start the show. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, play.
This is TNA, the new face of professional wrestling. We've been the new face for 2 years at least. We're starting off with a Senshi. Oh, I thought it was a video.
Oh no, we're in the arena for the match.
Whoa, that was a trick. They were shooting on the video screen there. The newest edition.
Did he say re-debut?
Yeah,
Okay,
he did. He's now saying formerly known as Loki. Who do we got in the ring there? I saw Shark Boy. Was it Jay Lethal?
Jay Lethal and Alex Shelley.
Oh, okay.
All right, well,
he's taken the name of Senshi for Japanese warrior.
Well, since Senshi opened the show here, I might as well kind of maybe see what he's been up to. So back, we saw him at Lockdown where he defeated Christopher Daniels. On the Indies, most recently of note, Loki defeated Necro Butcher on April 1st at IWA Mid-South. We're no joke. I believe that was WrestleMania weekend, since that was in Chicago. He lost to Abyss on April 15th at IWC's Super Indy 5. More recently here in May, so far, this is a bizarre match. May 13th, which was 2 days before the taping of this episode, Loki defeated Mr. Ooh La La at ECWA's Night of Unusual Matches in a no disqualification, no countout match.
That's a great name.
Yeah, too bad he's not a great wrestler.
What's the guy's name that we found on one of our bonus episodes? Oh, look at X-Man: The Last Stand. There's one guy. He was a Hawaiian wrestler, I think. Oh man, I can't believe I can't remember his name.
Oh wait, there was like an ad for him or something like that.
Yeah, we saw him and we were like, we need to know more about this guy.
Oh, I don't remember.
I don't remember what episode it was.
Yeah, I don't even remember. But I do, I know what you're talking about. And there was absolutely zero information.
Right.
Alex Shelley On May 6th, he won the NWA Mid-South X Division Championship in a 4-way elimination match when he defeated Acid Jazz, Brandon Tomaselli, and Jason Strife in Streamwood, Illinois. And then on May 12th, Alex Shelley teamed up with Jimmy Rave to defeat Homicide and Ricky Reyes by disqualification to become the Ring of Honor Tag Team number 1 contenders, the tag team titles.
Wow.
What?
It's just amazing.
Oh, I think you said Bob.
No. Nice chop by Senshi.
Jay Lethal's got a couple here, too. And Best of the Best 6 first round 3-way dance. Jay Lethal lost to Claudio Castagnoli and Roderick Strong. So Claudio and Roderick advanced. That was at Best of the Best 6 CZW versus Ring of Honor. And then May 13th, Jay Lethal challenged Nigel McGuinness for the Ring of Honor Pure Championship and lost.
Oh.
What is the date of this? Oh, shit. Okay. And then on May 20th, Jay Lethal challenged Jersey All-Pro Heavyweight Champion Rhino at Jersey All-Pro's Homecoming 2 and lost.
Shelley stopping.
Shark Boy has, well, he's got 2 of them. Wow. All right. These guys are busy as fuck.
Dude, yeah.
Shark Boy challenged for the GCW national title, but lost. Michael Elgin, the champion, defeated Johnny Devine, Shark Boy, and Sean Spears in a 4-way on May 11th. And then on May...
Sean Spears?
Yes, the chairman. And then on May 25th, again, well, wait a minute. By this point, May 25th, Shark Boy is the GCW national champion, but there's no documentation of him winning it in the span of 14 days. But it doesn't matter because he lost it to TJ Wilson.
Oh, my God.
In a match that also involved Michael Elgin.
Wow.
So, there you go.
Okay, so a lot has just been happening. So the match is broken down. It's no longer like the tag stuff. Everyone's just kind of bouncing all over the place. Holy drop kick. Shelley flew back into the corner. The immigration and reform issue is causing some issues, as LAX was just over at the Spanish announce table with Conan and Moody Jack. They've turned their back on the 6-sided ring. They were supposed to compete tonight, it was just said. Holy shit. What a foot stomp by Senshi. Goes for the cover. That's a 3.
Pinned him.
That was a fun little quick match. That's a way you make a return to the Impact. Look how high he got. Holy crap. He hit him right in the gut. Jeez. I don't like his song, really.
Yeah.
Oh, Big Sexy. Now look at.
Oh, no.
This is important. Senshi walked down, he did not get beat up. Instead, Kevin Nash is getting into the ring where Jay Lethal's laid out.
Well, I would have to think that Kevin Nash should be smart to do that because, like, Brandon will probably kick his freaking head off.
Oh, yeah, Brandon. Oh, wait, Shelley's filming it for him. Very interesting. A little paparazzi production action. Jackknife powerbomb. Now, you'll be glad to know, Bob, that Lance Storm does not like this Kevin Nash angle. And he says on the Nash angle, in part of a piece of why he stopped watching TV wrestling because the lack of booking logic is driving him crazy. He said, I've tried real hard to support this show, but the Kevin Nash interviews and pending X Division feud has put me over the top. This may top the Rey Mysterio burial.
What? That's the reason why he stopped watching television wrestling?
Is this Kevin Nash angle? Apparently. He says this is as close to sabotage from within as you can get. I'm sure people within TNA will say, no, wait, when it all plays out, it will be great. But I was told that about the Jackie Gata angle, and they went absolutely nowhere. This angle will destroy the X Division.
That's because she got pregnant.
Right. And I mean, honestly, he rambles a lot about this, so I'm not going to read the whole thing, but you get the gist.
Well, he had like a column, didn't he?
Yeah, I'm assuming that's what this is from.
Yeah, so of course you got to fill space on a column, so he's probably just repeating.
It's
himself.
pretty long. Now look at Monty Brown, Scott Steiner, and Jeff Jarrett standing around. Who is going to be wrestling tonight?
I like how Monty Brown was staring at Scott Steiner while flexing his pecs.
Coming up next, Sting on Spike. Christy Hemme just sent us to commercial. And now we're back with a King of the Mountain highlight. Now, are they only showing Impact Zone King of the Mountain footage? So far, yes.
Oh, that's very true.
We're trying to get way away from that asylum.
That's what I was going to say, because like there comes a time where I feel like they don't want to even bring it up.
I think we're total. They didn't show any from the asylum one. And I will say, if you've never seen the first King of the Mountain from the asylum, it was good.
Yeah.
It was really well done. That was one of the last shows too, wasn't it? Or the month before, or something like that.
Yeah, it was in June.
June, okay, a couple months.
Yeah, because our last show was until September.
Right, okay. I'm thinking the cage match was like closer to the end, I think.
What cage match?
The one is it the Naturals in AMW? Is that what it is?
Yeah, but that's like July?
No. Are you sure?
Isn't it? I
don't know, man.
It all runs together.
But we forgot about the asylum, just like TNA did here, is the Diamonds in the Rough have come out to the ring here. And interestingly enough, I kind of have a note that's related to this as well. Baseball Today on May 20th had a short segment on AJ Perninsky and the X Division title bout he wears around. The segment mentioned AJ Styles, who is coming out right now with Daniels, is the real X Division champion. However, the same day on SportsCenter when Perninsky was mentioned, is he got punched in the White Sox-Cubs brawl in their May 20th game. It was brought up that he had WWE experience during the offseason.
Of course they did. Of course they'd fuck that up. Did they say, you said that AJ Styles was the real X Division champion?
Yeah.
He's not even the champion.
I know.
Oh my god.
Now we're showing video footage from Sacrifice. This is rare that they show video footage this soon after a pay-per-view on any TV.
I mean, they're literally showing the finish.
Yeah. Of arguably the best match on the show.
Right.
Diamonds in the Rough versus AJ and Daniels have kicked off quick here. And I got one more AJ Styles.
Skipper's wearing pants?
Yeah, I thought that was just entrance gear, to be honest. But Jushin Liger came back from TNA saying that he'd like for the relationship with TNA to continue. He said the guy from TNA he was most impressed in the ring with was AJ Styles, who he'd like to bring to New Japan.
AJ and Daniels have literally matching gear, so they are officially a duo. Like, no doubt.
What's their tag team name, though?
The Phenomenal Angels.
Right. Wait, you think the matching gear, though? Okay.
Skipper's pants is reminding me of when he was in Team Canada in like WCW 2000.
Oh my god. I'm thinking tag belt Slammiversary switching hands, Bob. I'm calling it right now.
That would make sense.
Because like the anniversary show, 2 of like the originals, I think that adds up to me. Walking the ropes, Hurricane Rana by Skipper.
Also important here to note for Alex Skipper. Now there was a time where this guy was fucking jacked. Okay, I mean he was looking like basically Booker T. He is not jacked anymore.
I need like a good shot of him. He's not jacked like he used to be. That's for sure.
No. He's still in good shape, but the muscle mass is definitely gone.
Oh my god, moonsault!
That was
double reverse DDT. He actually recovered that. Usually, he falls more back. He kind of did a front landing one, the DDT, but it looked great. Mr. Probation, Larry Zbyszko. That's a hilarious nickname. Daniels tagged in.
Let's see. AJ Styles, Indie Notes. Does he have anything? He sure does. May 13th, he defeated Shima Zion. IWC's Hell Hath No Fury 2. And then on May 20th, He competed for the Jersey All Pro Light Heavyweight Championship in a 3-way dance, losing to Frankie Kazarian, who he won the title. Teddy Hart was the champion going into it at Homecoming 2.
Whew. AJ launched himself off the back of Daniels outside of the ring to take out Skipper. And look at this. Angel's wings in the ring to David Young. Oh, but the referee's distracted. And look at this. James Storm out here spitting beer on people. Oh, there's Harris with the nightstick to the head of Daniels.
You're kidding me.
No way. David Young's going to get the pin?
No, he's not.
Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Are you joking?
Simon Diamonds acted like as if they shouldn't have won that. He's like, what the fuck?
Whoa.
Did it?
That's insane.
Oh my god. Their celebration.
They're partying tonight,
hilarious.
dude.
Yo, we did it. They should be getting a title match at Slammiversary. They just beat these guys. Christopher Daniels had quite a bit going on too here. May 6th, as Curryman, he lost to Ultimo Dragon, IWR's Revolution 3. And then he teamed up with Bryan Danielson on May 12th, losing to Christian Cage and Colt Cabana at Ring of Honor's How We Roll. This is a Sting promo, so I'll finish these last couple notes in a minute.
Yeah, he's screaming, I'm born ready, Jeremy. I've seen wrestling companies come and go, and I've seen wrestlers come and go. He doesn't want to see TNA go. We're making history right here. This is the Impact Zone. This is TNA. This is where the best wrestling in the entire world is.
I don't know about that.
Would you agree with that at this time, Bob? 2006? Where's the best wrestling in the world?
In America?
He said world.
No.
Where is it then?
Ring of Honor is better than TNA.
I don't know. Sting didn't say
Ring
that. Sting didn't say that, bro. Yeah, but they're not in the Impact Zone.
Yeah, they're actually at venues getting paid. You know, drawing a house.
That's awesome. You know what I think I like about the Impact Zone so much? In general, like even look at backstage here. Look at the set they're on. It reminds me of like the shows as like a kid, like Legends of the Hidden Temple and like stuff that was like filmed on sound stages where they just got these like just great sets built.
You ever go to the Shopping Town Mall movie theater?
Oh man, it's been a long time. Well, obviously, but I did. I have gone there.
Okay, because there was a point in time where they were like renovating, and you could just see like the inside of the wall, and it was like really creepy. It kind of reminds me of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Christopher Daniels, any notes? Continued. What? Oh, this is an ad. What is going on? Who is that?
That's Tiger Woods, baby.
That's not Tiger Woods.
I think it's supposed to be him. Like it's a joke.
Yes, of course.
But oh, shit. He definitely. That was awesome. That's such a good.
Dumbest shit I've ever seen.
That was awesome. Okay, Daniels, keep going.
Jesus Christ. Okay, Christopher Daniels was involved in the Best of the Best tournament thing. He lost. What the fuck? Okay, so he lost to Ruckus in a 3-way that also involved Derek Frazier, and then he lost to Ruckus in the semifinals of the same tournament. I don't know whatever. Anyway, so he basically lost to Ruckus twice. And then on May 13th, that same day, Christopher Daniels defeated Matt Sydal at Ring of Honor's Ring of Homicide in Edison, New Jersey. And that's about it.
Oh. And here comes Team 3D.
Oh, great. I can't wait to hear from these guys. Get up, get up, get up.
Get up. Watch out, watch out.
Push up, push up, push up.
What in the world? Oh, no. Oh, no, Bob, no.
Oh,
no.
My.
Okay, guys, it's
God.
not Team 3D. It is the James Gang, and
Dallas. Oh.
Kip James is
my.
Yvonne. Oh God, Well, this
God.
doesn't age well, huh?
Holy shit. Kip James is doing full on blackface.
Wow.
Oh,
And BG James has something gigantic stuffed in his shirt.
well, here's the thing. BG James doesn't even really need to add anything to him. He's basically Brother Ray.
Jesus.
But holy shit, Kip.
He's got a fucking bald cap on, really bad.
Yeah.
Now, I will say the way he's standing, that is how Devon has been standing, and it like the showing
Dallas?
the traps.
He's still doing blackface.
Well, yeah, no shit. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the way he's standing.
How did we think that this was gonna be a good idea? I cannot believe that we did this.
I don't know.
I feel like this never gets like ridiculed.
I've definitely seen stuff about this online.
Oh, you have?
Yeah, I definitely have.
Okay.
Now, did I know we were about to watch it today? No.
No, I didn't have no idea.
No. I've definitely seen people talk about it.
Okay.
Because I think when people post the is it X-Pac? Help me here. Who
Yeah, because he's doing like
Mark Henry.
Henry.
Right?
Yeah.
When people talk about that one, I feel like they always bring this one up too.
Okay. I think Buff Bagwell did it too, as Ernest the Cat Miller in WCW.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but that's actually edited off the network.
Well, so is a Gold Dust one, I think. Well, artist formerly known. I think he did it at one point too.
He did?
I think, because I think they edited something when they went to Peacock.
Shit, I don't know that.
When you get the tables, set it for 3, because lately I've been eating for 2. Yeah, so this is happening. Kip is just walking around flexing his traps. And he keeps yelling, "Oh, my brother, testify," as BG is cutting a promo about eating a lot, essentially. Oh, the fun and games are just about over. He took the couch cushion out of his. It literally was a couch cushion.
Now here's the thing. He still kind of looks like Brother Ray.
Well, the thing is, the shirt he's wearing isn't like a bigger shirt than he would normally wear.
Yeah. I can't. This Kip is horrible. This is bad. This is horrible.
Well, he took the cushion and the flannel off. I wish like Kip would just rip off that bald cap or something. Like, can we do something here? I can't wait to see if Dave makes a comment about this in the Observer.
He has to. That's so bad. That's so fucking bad.
Hell no. You think you're the makers of mayhem? He's making the crowd change. Hell no. That's why he said that. If you can swing it, then bring it. We can swing every damn thing in this building, including you. What's he, Claudio Castronoli? We don't give a damn what the stipulations are. We'll whoop your ass.
So he's saying that there'll be a stipulation.
If nobody moves, nobody gets hurt. That's the new one.
That if that's his attempt to have a catchphrase, that's not good.
Well, because remember, I think they're kind of like bad guys now, right? That's the whole thing here.
No, I don't think they are. I think
Didn't they turn when they used the pipe?
No. I wouldn't.
I don't know. I think that was the goal. No, Raven's doing a promo in the back. Raven won one of them, and Raven won one of them. Quote the Raven, nevermore. He's backstage with a bunch of chains hanging. He actually looks decent there because his hair, I don't know, it just looked better in the lighting, I
Because
guess.
there's not very good lighting.
Yeah, essentially.
Pretty much.
We're backstage after commercial here with Scott Steiner and Jeff Jarrett. I will also say, not only was it a controversial segment that we just witnessed, I don't really think that was needed. It didn't like do anything. Like it was just like just to do it, like a shock factor thing. So I don't think it was very good.
Yeah, I think that's a fair assessment, though.
Steiner's talking about beating down Sting. He's hoping he gets his hands on Sting tonight. Like a pig in slop, slipping and sliding. Zbyszko, look at me right now. I don't got a problem with beating you up. So you put my name out of that hat and you pulled Sting's name out of that hat. Because he wants him tonight. Now that I'm so pissed off, Samoa Joe, I'll prove to you that you're not mad enough to be in the same ring as me. You don't eyeball me, boy. Next time you look at me face to face, I'm gonna slap the taste right out of your mouth. Nobody eyeballs Big Bad Booty Daddy. Because it makes me want to snap. That's fucking awesome.
I like how Borash like looked away as soon as he said that.
That was good, dude. Here comes Bobby Roode with Scott D'Amore. And Bob, he just mentioned it. This is my final note of the show, believe it or not. It's a light note week. But Samoa Joe, we talked about last week, is injured from the dark match on this tape, well, an explosion match on this taping. He had 90% mobility in his knee as of the weekend. He will probably be kept out of the ring at the the May 29th taping, but we'll be back in action for June 9th and June 10th house shows, which is, of course, the UWF Hermie Sadler stuff.
Okay.
So he's not injured enough that he can't work those, so that's a positive, but they're going to give him a little bit of a break there.
I have one indie note here for Bobby Roode. May 21st, NWA Cyberspace. Guess what? Bobby Roode is the NWA Cyberspace Heavyweight Champion, and he defeated Slick Wagner Brown to retain the title.
Oh, shit. Here comes Bobby Roode's opponent, Andy Douglas, making his return. Wow, when's the last time we saw Andy Douglas in the TNA ring? It's got to be.
Oh, man. It's got to be at least, 2 months?
At least.
Well, he no-showed Hermie in, February? I think he got beat up real bad in March.
Yeah, and he's been off since that.
Yeah, so it's got to be that.
There you go. Couple months. I just had to wait.
You no-show Hermie, and you get basically suspended for 60 days. Great.
It's sort of stupid, though.
It's the dumbest thing.
Like, that's not, okay. Yeah, I guess you should have went to your booking, whatever. But, it's not a TNA show. It's partnered with, technically, whatever, but it's not a TNA show.
Yeah. And it's not like UWF wouldn't book Andy Douglas again, because, the Naturals definitely work there again. So, I don't get it. Bad trap by Douglas. Clothesline. Bobby Roode's in trouble already.
Yeah. They're teasing on commentary that we're going to get Raven and Jeff Jarrett tonight, potentially. That was good about 3 years ago, guys. Just so you know. Just for a reference point, if you guys have not been watching along since the beginning with us.
It really is.
And when that's not sarcastic. It actually was really good 3 years ago.
It was. That's probably one of my favorite, to this point, one of my favorite TNA feuds.
I agree with that. I think Raven's debut running in with a title and stuff is one of my favorite moments we've seen.
Raven's first, even his feud with Vampiro was pretty.
That was good too. That was pretty good.
I would say the stuff with the Gathering was pretty solid.
See, that's what I mean. I feel like Raven is a hidden gem of the Asylum years.
Oh yeah. I think his shit starts to really kind of fall off when Punk turns on him.
That was a little messy.
And like early
Right.
04, it's like, oh hey, Sandman's my partner, and then like I'm gonna turn on him.
And then like the Sabu partner stuff,
Sabu
that was
thing
a little weird.
bad.
Well, and then he kind of has an upswing, right? He wins the title, but then unfortunately, he's the champion on the internet.
Yeah.
And then he loses it at a house show.
Right. In Canada.
In Canada. Come on. Like, what are we doing? I don't know. The Canadian enforcer, Bobby Roode, and that big load you see at ringside, Scott D'Amore. TNA with the calls here is wild tonight.
And Raven had a couple of good matches with AJ.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. I really like his early TNA work. I think it's really great.
Yeah. I don't know if I was expecting Andy Douglas to have this much offense.
It is kind of interesting. Now, however, what I do like about this, obviously, he ran in and saved Chase last week and all that too. But we could potentially be leading to a Northern Lariat. We could be leading to like a Nationals Team Canada feud.
Yeah,
and that's it. The Northern Lariat gets the win.
You're telling me right now, Bobby Roode got his ass kicked for about 97% of that match.
Yep.
And then he wins with the Northern Lariat.
Yeah, he sure did.
How does that?
I will say that one looked really good.
It did.
That one looked really good.
But how does that benefit Bobby Roode? Oh, cool, he won the match, but like he got his butt whooped.
I don't know, but I will say they've definitely been putting a focal point on Bobby.
God, are they going to take Andy Douglas out again?
He's got him up against the ring post, sitting up. Oh, and here's Chase Stevens, his partner, stops Roode with the chair. Look at those pants, dude. White ripped jeans. Here comes the rest of Team Canada.
Oh, it's A1.
A1, PD, and Eric Young. Throwing Chase Stevens into the ring here. Yeah, we're definitely getting a Naturals Team Canada thing here.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know who's going to save him, Bob? Cut the fucking music. Oh, fuck, I'm wrong. It's Rhino. God damn it, it's Rhino. He starts to take out Team Canada, but the other two don't even notice. But look at this. He's setting up for the gore. Roode's about to turn around to get hit with the gore. No, but A1 gets it instead. Roode sidestep. Okay, so we're going to get the Naturals and Rhino against Team Canada.
I can't wait for a Rhino A1 on Impact. That's going to be great.
You know, I went to Zabisco, and I told him one match that I want at Slammiversary.
It's A1.
It's not any ordinary match. It's a handicap match. Me versus Bobby Roode and any member of Team Canada that he chooses. That sounds like it's going to be D'Amore, does it not?
Yeah.
Who do you want?
Petey Williams.
I think
Petey's like Eric.
Yeah, there you go. Versus
Wait,
Coach
D'Amore. Now the way that he said that, it sounds like a triple threat match.
Yeah.
Because he said versus, not and.
Now, Slammiversary, you two will get your asses gored.
Look at D'Amore. Oh, my God.
He's selling the shit out of it. That was a good Rhino promo, though.
Whatever, dude.
He was yelling. The passion.
That right. And there's Shane.
He said ass. He swore in the promo.
He's saying, I know something.
It starts tonight, he said. I'm calling it, dude. Slammiversary.
Wait, he's saying it stops tonight.
Oh, stops? Oh.
Yeah.
But he's definitely coming out. They're coming out in yellow gear on Slavery. I'm calling that. Yeah. We're interviewing Ron Killings backstage. Bob's top seed in the King of the Mountain.
Wait, is he fighting?
He's the two-time NWA heavyweight champion.
What was I? Oh, if Rhino loses at Slammiversary, he's fucking going to ECW.
That's a really good point. What's up?
Ron just did a full Kate Quick promo there.
Oh my god, I thought they just told us the match by showing just Steiner and Ron Killings, but they're showing other people too, so we'll find out what the main event is coming up here in a minute. We're at 32 minutes, 56 seconds if you're following along. It's showtime, folks! What is this? Is this just talking about Final Resolution on DVD? Yeah, okay.
From January?
It's because that Sting returned, dude.
Oh my god. Dude, it's happened almost
It's
6
May.
months ago. Oh my
And right now,
God.
the only member
I would have
who's
found that
qualified,
show
look
on
at this.
LimeWire by now.
And then you get the fake Bill Clinton clip. Oh, did not perform sexual relations. You ever get that when you download a song and it's just Bill Clinton voice?
No.
You don't? Oh, God, that's a classic. I'd get so pissed, dude. Christian Cage? Are you kidding me? Is he coming out? Oh, he's on
wait.
commentary. He's on commentary.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not.
I was like, what? Why would he be wrestling?
I have to qualify for my own title defense.
I feel like it wouldn't be the first time.
At least they're responding to him, unlike they at Sacrifices. They're just like,
That's a really good point. I mean, they're giving him a good reaction. His hair's looking a little wild, but I kind of like it. He's looking a little cockier than normal.
well, he also isn't dressed horrendously.
Yeah. I'm kind of liking this.
He's in all black.
Yeah, but
Are
he's
they
not wearing like...
foreshadowing something being all black.
Let's try to hear how he talks on commentary. He's joining Don and Mike. I sit between you guys? Yeah, dude, you can sit right here between us. No big deal. And we're going to find out who's even involved in the main event here. Oh, baby. The first contender. We haven't seen this guy wrestle in a long time. It's the alpha male. Monty Brown. He's been out of action. He's back.
Ooh,
I don't know who he's fighting, but this feels like an easy win for Monty Brown for me.
I would think he is gonna fight Jeff Jarrett.
No, they wouldn't do that.
Swerve.
No.
Swerve.
But see, okay, you got to... Man, this is tough, dude. Raven, in the easy beat on Raven. How do you tease Jeff Jarrett, Raven, and Sting and Steiner, though, and just keep teasing it and then just don't do that?
Maybe. Oh, Ron.
No, it's Ron.
He's coming out to nothing. They're not even doing what's up. Ron's cooked. He is cooked for main event. There's no way. Okay,
oh no, they're doing it now. It took them a minute.
Yeah, he's cooked.
Yeah, but still, dude, the intro. Ooh.
No, he's cooked.
He's cooked.
He's cooked. I think that maybe they're saying those other matches will probably happen just in the next couple weeks.
Well, right.
Ronnie Brown
attacked. That's what I mean, though. Yeah, he tagged him right away. But that's what I mean is how are those the matches you don't do now that they've said it three times? Right. You have to do Jarrett Raven. You have to do Sting and Steiner.
Well, you wouldn't do Jarrett Sting on TV.
I guess you could do Steiner Jarrett to be, although who wants to see? No, you could because it's like you could. Shit. Wait. So this makes so much sense to me. Is that the other people? That's it after that? Or is there another match?
You'd have Ryan. Yeah, no, that'd be it. Because Rhino, and then whoever's here, Christian, and then the winner of that would be 5.
Okay.
So Joe's not even in this.
Right. Okay. So Ron just hit a dropkick, by the way, and now Monty Brown has control again until that hip toss there. Okay, so we could see Jeff Jarrett and Steiner fight as like partners fighting each other, and then Sting and Raven. You could definitely do that.
Right. I mean,
but I think if you want to get people talking, you do the classic rivalry of Jarrett Raven in TNA and Steiner Sting. Because then you have Jeff and Sting. So then you'd have, let's be real, it's Monty Brown in this, right? I mean, there's no way.
I would imagine.
Let's assume it is. So then you'd have Abyss, Christian Cage, Monty Brown, Sting and Jarrett.
All right.
I ain't complaining with that. To be honest, I think that's what's going to happen no matter what the other matches are, right?
Yeah, right.
Unless they do Jarrett and Sting, but there's no way that's going to be on free TV right now. No way. We are brawling around ringside here. I think we just came back from a commercial break, but Christian's standing up because Monty Brown is yelling at him right over here in front of the table.
He's trying to get Bob Chipotle for life.
How upset are you that actually never broke? Ever?
I am honestly beyond shocked.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
How has this company been around for ever at this point? What, 22 years?
I still don't know if they ever have.
And no one's ever gone through the announcers table. They've gone through tables, just not the announcers table.
But it's never the announcers.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Especially through through Impact Zone, especially. Nowadays, like if it is ringside, it is just technically a little table, but they have so much fucking equipment on it. There's no way they're doing that.
Yeah.
They use the timekeeper's table because that's like the bell.
Right.
It's pretty crazy. Irish whip by Monty Brown. Ron Killings ducks it, comes back, ducks another clothesline. Takes him out with that twisting corkscrew forearm thing. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Monty Brown under. Little, split. Nice heel kick. The leg lariat. Drops Monty Brown. Ron Killings does have the upper hand here. Are we going to see an upset? Good night. Little flatliner, or was it an STO? I don't know which one it is. It's one of them. About when they fall forward. Is it an STO or a flatliner? Flatliner? He took the guy
backwards. It's a flatliner. Forwards is STO.
So like Daniels does an STO.
Correct.
Okay. We just saw the Alpha Bomb. Let's kick out at 2 by Ron after the Alpha Bomb.
Alpha Bomb. Oh my God. Maybe Monty Brown's going to ECW. Kicking out his finisher.
Oh, really? You think so? I wonder if they could like think of what would be like a goofy name for him or something if he went there.
Maybe like a Marcus Corvon. Sounds like a restaurant owner.
Unreal. That's always Slam. It's unreal. And he does like the same shit, doesn't he? I don't know. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Like he does the pounds. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Just a different name.
Guy. Yeah.
And he's in
they don't acknowledge
I thought he was gonna hit the pounds there. What do they call?
Are you shit?
Oh my God.
On a roll up?
Okay, so
oh my God.
We were just wrong.
So Ron Killings is gonna be in the main event of Slammiversary. Why? How?
It's history, man. 2-time champion.
Oh, dude. Come on.
I would have Monty Brown's big return though. Come on. He looks pissed, dude.
And for Christian Cage, you would probably want it to be heel heavy, wouldn't you?
Yeah. Okay, we're doing an adrenaline rush highlight package to close the show. They're not. Are they just like what's the point of doing these at the end of the show?
Well, it's to remind you of what has.
We just watched it. Wait, and they're showing stuff that's not even part of the actual show.
Yeah, because Jarrett didn't take an STO from Samoa Joe. What is going on?
Weird, dude. Look, and they're already on the match that we just watched.
We just saw that.
Look at
25 seconds ago.
Okay, their time. 8 men started. 2 spots remain. Raven, Jeff Jarrett, Scott Steiner, and Sting are the remaining men that could qualify. You pull my name out of the hat. You pull Sting's name. See the way they're doing it, dude? They're telling us the matches.
Yeah, they did. Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Honestly, I'm cool with it. If those are
I'm
the
fine with it. I'm honestly, this sounds probably pretty pathetic, but I'm actually not against a Sting and Scott Steiner match in 2006.
No, and there's like story with it too because
I'm
he
far more
attacked.
interested in that than I am in a Jarrett Raven match in 2006. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's fair. Bob, what do you think of that episode of Impact? Thumbs up, thumbs down, thumbs in the middle.
Okay. Bizarre episode.
It kind of was. It really
I
was.
mean, the Diamonds in the Rough won a match, and sure, AMW helped them, but the way that they celebrated,
Dude,
was comically like not great to me because
I thought it was
they,
heartwarming.
they were acting as if they've never won a match before.
They haven't.
I know, but you don't celebrate like that. You know what I mean? Like they were like, "Holy shit, we did that." You know, I was like, I don't know. That's tough. And then Ron winning the main event. It's a main event Slammiversary. What, like, why? That boat has sailed. I mean, I like Ronnie's okay. But,
Yeah, but the difference in liking someone and like where they are in like the overall grand scheme of our company right now are two different things, right? Because I like Ron too, and I think it sounds like we're shit talking Ron Killings, but we're not. Like we don't like him, but like where we are in this company right now, he was champion 3 years ago, and then the last time he won it was what? Well, I guess that was just last year, wasn't it?
No, 2004.
It was 2004.
Yeah, because he won it the first time in August of 2002.
Right.
And then he won it again in June of 2004.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's where I'm getting it mixed up. Because he lost it at one of the King of the Mountains, wasn't it not?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where I'm getting mixed up.
He lost it at the first King of the Mountain.
Okay, that's where I'm getting mixed up.
Because he won it. He won it in the four-way, like the week or two before King of the Mountain.
Yes, that's right.
Which was weird. Wow. So I don't know, man. I feel like I can't say thumbs up. It didn't drag along.
I thought it flew by, to be honest.
Right, it did. It did fly for a 42-minute show. It flew. I don't like the decisions here. Like Bobby Roode getting his butt kicked for 97% of the match against Andy Douglas. And sure, he won, but I'm not left there being like, oh, impressive win by Bobby Roode.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And then you announce he's fighting. He's part of a handicap match against Rhino. This guy was just having a tough time with Andy Douglas, and now I'm supposed to believe that with his manager, Rhino's at a disadvantage. No. And then you have the babyface issuing the handicap match.
That's the point.
What? It's like backwards booking here. I don't get it. So I guess I'm not doing thumbs in the middle no more.
Yeah, so I guess Bob's.
I gotta go thumbs down again.
Bob's always putting a stinker on this stuff. I think in general, I agree with what you're saying. I did not think it was a bad show, but it was, some of that stuff was so weird. Bobby Roode getting beat down the whole time.
Yeah.
And then just wins. Killings beating the returning Monty Brown is like bizarre to me. I don't understand. I think Senshi's opening match, that was fine, but it wasn't even anything spectacular. And unfortunately, I think we got to call out that the James Gang situation. Unfortunately, does not end go very well. I will not give the show a thumbs up. I will say a thumbs in the middle because I don't think it was bad, but there's definitely a lot of down points on this one, so I will have to go in the middle on this one.
Yeah. So far the build towards Slammiversary, I would say is not going great.
Yeah, we're not. Well, I mean, I was fine with last week's show, but the track record right now is not looking too great. Hey, but that's okay because there are still 3 more weeks. You can still save this build, and ideally, I'm kind of interested because we'll probably have a qualifying match next week and then another one the week after. And that leaves 1 week where what are they going to do to build? And I'm actually almost more interested in that. What's going to happen that last show 3 days before Slammiversary? I'm really interested in that, to be honest.
Yeah, that's a good point. All right. Well, that wraps up the episode here. Next week, the King of the Mountain qualifying continues. And do we know the match? No, but it's likely either going to be Sting and Steiner or Jarrett and Raven. So that'll be probably the featured match for that. So we will be back next week for the June 1st Impact. And the Slammiversary will hopefully shape up a little bit better. So until next week, for Dallas Gridley, I am Bobby Roode Jr., and this has been the TNA Across the Line podcast.
Been known for bringing the drama just to mess things up.